Good morning. Welcome to Monday Morning Coffee with Melissa. I'm your host, Melissa. Cheers. So excited that you're here. Thank you so much for joining me and for supporting our YouTube channel. And this video is sponsored by Honeybee Wellness's one-on-one health coaching program. So during our 12 weeks together, your 12 coaching sessions, you and I will work together to help you find ways in which you can create habits, whether they be habits that you had in the past. I can help you recreate them and start implementing them again, or current habits that are just no longer serving you anymore. So what I'll do is I'll guide you through a process of helping you choose which goals are best for you. We'll start small, we'll go as big as you want to go. It's totally up to you. My role is to guide you through the process and provide a safe space for you to be open and honest and vulnerable, because I gotta say, you guys, you cannot make changes, especially lifestyle changes. You can't decrease your anxiety or decrease your bouts of depression or lose weight or just become overall happier if you're not truly honest with how you are now and how you're feeling and what your limiting beliefs are. And I say this from personal experience. This is how I've grown, and this is what my coaches in my life have helped me do. So I'm really just paying it forward. So I'm super excited. We will meet for 12 sessions, one-on-one, over Zoom, over the phone, whatever is best for you. And I will help you get to your goals or achieve your goals, whatever they may be. And yeah, I'm super excited about this. If you want to hop on the phone and chat for about 15 to 20 minutes, send me an email, melissa@honeybee.kitchen. You could also visit my website. The link is on there to schedule a time for us to chat. You'll fill out a couple questions. I think there's like 4 or 5 questions on there. And then, yeah, we'll chat and just see if health coaching is a good fit for you. If it's not, I'll tell you. I'll be honest with you. So, okay, let's dive right into today's topic. I'm really excited about this topic because I want to share a quote from one of my favorite movies, Legally Blonde. I love Reese Witherspoon. She's one of my favorite actresses. She's one of my girl crushes too. But I love these movies. And I love Reese's character, Elle Woods, because she just is such an inspiration. She comes across as this spoiled rich girl from California. She's spoiled rich girl, but she's humble at the same time. But anyways, when things kind of don't go according to plan, her senior year in college, and she decides to go to law school because that's where her ex-boyfriend, her college boyfriend, is going. And so he says he wants to get into politics basically, and he says that she's not smart enough to be a politician's wife. And she just is like, what? At first she's upset about it, and then she's like, wait a minute, I can go to Harvard Law School too. So she applies to get into Harvard Law School, and I think it's her parents in it who tell her, or some other character in the movie say, ask her, like, what's your backup? And the quote is, I don't need backups. I'm going to Harvard. And I love that. I love that. She just was like, nope, I don't need any backups. This is what I'm going to do with my life. I'm going to go to law school. And she does it. Is it easy? No, she has to pass the LSATs, which are really hard from what I've heard. I've never personally taken them. But she has to pass this huge test. And she's just studying and doing all these practice tests and not getting the score that's required to get into law school. But she does it anyways. And what does she do? When she gets into law school and she has challenges. She has a lot of challenges. So I want you to consider this. What would you do if your only option was to succeed? For example, let's use a weight loss journey. Okay, while I work primarily with people with anxiety and depression, a lot of the people that come to me, they have anxiety and they suffer from depression, but they also want to lose weight. So let's use weight loss as an example. Let's say you're at this weight and you want to get down to, you have your goal weight, or you want to fit into a specific pair of pants or shorts. And so let's say that that's the only option is to succeed. Like there's no other options. It's like my husband and his coworker say, no time for backup when they do something. So there's no backups. What would you do? Think about this. How would you act? How would you act if you were, like if getting down to your weight goal or fitting into that pair of shorts or that pair of pants? How would you act if that was the only option, the only way you were going to succeed? There were no other options. How would you act? Would you get up and have a quiet morning routine? Would you get up, put your workout clothes on and go do a workout? And if it's an active rest day, do a yoga routine, do some stretching, go for a walk in the morning. What would you eat? What would you eat for breakfast? How would you nourish your body? Would you go through the drive-thru at the fast food place? Would you down that large soda? Probably not. So I say this not in the sense where it's like, okay, there's no time for backup, like Scott and Ben say, but I don't need backups. I'm going to Harvard. I don't need backups. I'm losing weight. I'm fitting into these jeans or shorts. I'm not saying it's easy, but what are you going to do when you face an obstacle as well? How are you going to act when you face an obstacle? It's not just what are you going to do during the day. How are you going to eat? How are you going to move your body? How are you going to create a bedtime routine to get adequate sleep? It's not just about that, but how are you going to act when an obstacle comes your way? They may come your way and they may not. I don't know. It depends on your journey. It depends on your goals. It depends on what's happening in your life. It could be super easy to achieve this goal. But from my experience in my personal life and as a health coach working with clients, obstacles do get in the way. So what are you going to do? How are you going to act? Are you going to sit and have a pity party for yourself and give up? Nope. Because you don't need backups. You're going to Harvard, remember? And so what are you going to do when you face an obstacle? Okay, maybe you sit back. Okay, what went wrong? How did I feel about when I came across this obstacle? What went wrong? And how can I fix it? What can I do differently to overcome this hurdle? What can I do differently? Can I reach out to someone for help? Can I talk to my health coach about this during our next health coaching session? Can I maybe make my goals smaller, my daily action item smaller? Daily action item, those of you who are a client of mine, you know that phrase. I say it all the time during our coaching sessions. But really focus on that. Like, what would a successful person do? What would a successful person do? What would Elle Woods do? She would keep going. Yes, she might have a pity party for herself for a little while because there were a couple scenes in the movie when she did that. But she got encouragement from someone else and realized that she could do it, okay? And the last thing I want to leave you with is it's not always easy. I'm not saying it's always easy. However, if you believe in yourself, you believe in your ability, and you believe in your dream and the end game, and you develop the confidence, if you don't have it already, to achieve your goal, You can do this. You got this. You got this. Okay? Just believe in yourself. And if you don't believe in yourself right now, you can borrow my belief in the interim until you find that belief in yourself, because I believe in you no matter what you want to do. Okay? All right, so let's quote Elle Woods again. I don't need backups. I'm going to Harvard. Elle Woods. I love that quote. I love Reese Witherspoon. She did a great job playing that movie. And I heard there's a third one coming out, so I'm super excited about that. Okay, on that note, don't forget to subscribe below to make sure you don't miss any videos in the future, and also hop on the website, melissaking.net, sign up for our newsletter if you haven't done so already. I send you a weekly email every Monday morning with a link to this video and products that I love that I'm not necessarily affiliated with the company. A lot of it are just products that I really, really love and I found are really, really useful in my life and make my life easier and more convenient. So I just love sharing those, because what do we do when we find a product or a service we love? We want to tell our friends, and I want to share all that with my community. So enjoy your day. I hope you have a great one, and I'll see you guys soon. Cheers.